My name is Mackenzie Poppinga, and I did my marketing plan on Tesla Incorporated. Tesla is an automotive company based and operated out of the United States and specializing in creating luxury vehicles that are also extremely eco-friendly and help to minimize the carbon footprint that its consumers are making in the environment. Based out of California, it is located in a prime area for people who are interested and invested into taking care of the world and doing what they can to reduce the negative emissions that they make on the environment and those who occupy it. To summarize, the overall issue of this plan is Tesla's lack of marketing and advertising for any of their products and offerings. The proposed method for implementing a new marketing strategy is using their already established presence on social media to allow them to increase their sales and overall competitive advantage within their market. Currently, Tesla does not have a competitive advantage in their market. However, within the next few years, it is anticipated that their competition and quality of competition will increase significantly. This will cause them to continue to innovate and make changes that will allow them to maintain or potentially increase the competitive advantage that they have already established. In reference to that market, there are a few companies within it that are able to compete with Tesla at this time. The market itself for luxury eco-friendly vehicles is very small, and Tesla does maintain the competitive advantage. When implementing this marketing strategy, we will focus on 30 to 40-year-old upper-class citizens. This is our target market because of the high cost of the products and because this still allows us to use social media strategy because of the nature of social media use in the 30 to 40-year-old group of today. Some key aspects of this social media marketing strategy would include using the already established social media presence and expanding that in a positive light to help influence people and potential consumers to do more research into Tesla, what they have to offer, and how they can own a vehicle from Tesla themselves. This marketing strategy would allow Tesla to get much more exposure within their target market while also not having to set aside a large budget since they do not already have one. This is an easy, effective, and efficient way for Tesla to reach their target market and successfully market their products in a unique and up-and-coming marketing and advertising platform. Tesla is well known for their efforts to preserve the environment by creating both electric vehicles and gas vehicles that are more environmentally friendly than their competitors. Especially in Tesla's home state of California, Americans as a whole have adopted an internal desire to find ways to minimize their carbon footprint, which is where Tesla came in and established their competitive advantage on this market. Tesla's vehicles are, in fact, more environmentally friendly, higher performance, higher level of battery technology and driving range, and overall more energy efficient than their competitors. As time goes on, there are more and more competitors that attempt to merge into this industry. You will find an electric model in most of the vehicle companies that have now become household names. Some of these would include Honda, BMW, Ford, Kia, Nissan, and Mercedes. Tesla's performance has the edge on these vehicles as they are more basic and reliable models, while Teslas are flashier and higher performing. Though both are environmentally friendly, it is predicted that within the next 3 to 5 years, Tesla's performance electric vehicles will see more competition from Jaguar, Audi, Porsche, and BMW. During these 3 years before Tesla starts to see increased competition from other luxury vehicle brands in the electric car industry, they have an opportunity to set themselves even further apart from the competition by innovating, updating, and increasing the level of their strengths, such as energy efficiency and luxury. Internally, Tesla focuses on the intangible aspects that they have developed into their strengths. Some of these include their customer service, their leadership within the company and within the industry, and their motivation for innovating and perfecting their products. Led by a man who is extremely motivated by success, Elon Musk, a drive for success is a staple of Tesla Incorporated. They have created a brand involving products that are currently unmatched by the competition, so they have seen success, which has sparked their motivation to maintain and even increase success as their competition increases. To accurately break down their current situation, the analysis of Tesla's strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats is necessary. They have aspects in all of these categories that have contributed to their current situation as a company and make a difference in how this marketing plan is established and what can be predicted in the realm of success and failure. First, their strengths are the established strength of their brand, the innovative nature of their business, and the effective methods for production. They have a competitive advantage in their market at this time, and they are very strong as a company. They have established a reputation as a new, innovative company that is always updating, evolving, and improving as time goes on and the market changes. Their weaknesses are high pricing, being relatively limited to the United States, and a limited amount of places that they can acquire the supplies that they need for their products. Their products are very high in price, which can be viewed as a weakness because this significantly decreases the size of their target market, being as there is a much smaller number of people who are able to purchase their products in comparison to those who are unable to purchase them. They are also extremely limited in their expansion on foreign soil. They are existent only in the United States and have not yet shown any intention or potential for growth nationwide. This is an issue because of the suppliers for the parts that they need in order to create their products are also in the United States. They cannot expand into other nations around the world if they are not able to find the supplies and parts for the vehicles that they are producing there. Their opportunities are expanding into the rest of the world rather than just the United States, strengthening the supply chains worldwide, potentially moving towards working with and selling their products at dealerships, and exposing themselves into new markets and acquiring new businesses potentially as well. Expanding into other countries nationwide could increase their exposure and allow them to increase their sales and number of customers on a worldwide basis. Strengthening the worldwide supply chains would benefit them because they would be able to expand into other countries and get their supplies consistently easier at more affordable cost as well. An opportunity to potentially find a way to work with a dealership other than their own could potentially help them in the marketing department as well as increasing their exposure and potential overall success. This is also an opportunity for them to become well known in other markets and allow them to potentially expand their ownership of other companies both within and outside their market. Their threats are upcoming increased competition, which leads into the next risk, increased costs for supplies that go into their products, and potentially working with other smaller dealerships that aren't just selling Tesla products, and the regulations and expectations that come with that. Over the course of the next few years, competition for Tesla is expected to increase significantly. This is a threat because it will potentially decrease sales and customer base as well. To avoid this, they will have to continue to innovate and make changes that will allow them to stay on top of the competition. When there are more competitors in the market, suppliers are able to charge whatever they want for the products that these companies will need to produce their products. Finally, they have not worked with dealerships in the past, but if there was an opportunity for working through dealerships in the future, they would be threatened by the increased regulations and issues that would come along with that. Right now, they are only selling out of their own dealerships instead of working together with other companies like most car dealerships do. If they did work with other dealerships, it would benefit them, but it could lead to some unfortunate issues and struggles. This could also decrease the amount of money that they are making and could potentially be something that they would regret doing. The combination of these four aspects are taken into consideration when analyzing and identifying what marketing strategy is going to return the highest level of success from one single plan. When considering all of these aspects, I feel that the strategy that is stated in this plan is the most effective way for Tesla to take their first step toward entering marketing and advertising for their business. At this time, Tesla does not participate in any form of marketing. They believe that their stores and word of mouth is enough advertising, and they do not need to take the time and effort to increase that or expand their marketing objectives. They have shown no intentions to change this at any time in the near or distant future. However, putting money into marketing, advertising, and promotions will almost always increase your sales with an effective plan. Return on investment is what companies are looking for when a company is looking into establishing a new marketing plan or objective. Because Tesla does not currently market their products and does not see a need for it, I think that a small start into marketing would be the most effective for them. The advantage that they have coming into the marketing world is that the world has never seen advertising by them, so a small amount of marketing would go a long way. CEO Elon Musk is both famous and infamous for his interaction and statements on Twitter. Some of these statements have actually caused him to be fined and step down from board positions that he held beforehand. Because of this, paired with the uniqueness of the products and business, a strategy in which marketing director or team could be hired to operate his social media accounts, as well as an account for Tesla individually as well. I think that spinning off of this issue is a smart marketing tool for them. Since Tesla and Elon Musk are both well known on social media, I think that they could use social media tools as their new marketing strategy. They could advertise their newest products, showcase the ways that their products are eco-friendly, and also just getting their name out to the public as well. Tesla is a high-end car retailer, which immediately limits our target market to the upper-class citizens. Because of the recent growth of popularity of marketing and advertising in social media, it is a platform that can reach a wide variety of age groups. However, since our target market is upper-class citizens, this is most likely going to force us to position ourselves to market towards the 30 to 40 age range, because that mixes the use of social media, high income, and still having the desire to own luxury vehicles into one age range. Though social media is most common with the 15 to 25 age range, as time goes on, this age range gets higher and higher and will eventually be the most successful way to market to all age ranges and target markets. Although it could be considered a weakness that the target market is so specialized, if they take the time to most accurately pinpoint their target market and find the best way to market to them, they could see success regardless of the size of the market. As previously stated, Tesla is going to start dedicating time and money into increasing their social media presence. Finding a way to strategize marketing in a way that optimizes all of the aspects of the business is the most effective way to create a successful marketing strategic plan. The 4 P's of the marketing mix are product, pricing, promotion, and place. For this marketing strategy, Tesla's products are luxury, eco-friendly vehicles. They have a competitive advantage in their market because they do not have a competitor that has the products and specialties that they have. Their pricing for their vehicles is very high. As far as pricing for their marketing strategy, social media is very inexpensive as a whole. However, if they implement an entire marketing department, that is where the expense would lie. As far as promotion, social media is a natural way to market products and introduce the business to the world. You can find ways to promote products through social media that are extra cost and allow your posts to be seen by more people, which is how you could promote these posts. Finally, the place delivered on a social media platform. Facebook and Twitter would most likely be the best way for this strategy to be implemented, given the target market that we're implementing. However, as time goes on, the place might change as popular social media platforms change. As previously stated, there is little cost attached to social media marketing, unless there would be marketing and advertising team hired. There is plenty of training that goes along with starting a new department in a business, so that would be a cost that would have to be taken into consideration as well. If there was not a team assembled and Elon Musk was to continue running his own social media accounts, the only cost attached to that would be the possibility of boosting posts and promoting the individual post. Social media is the most efficient way for anyone to communicate any message to a large amount of people, and this is a platform that should be taken advantage of by companies like Tesla that do not put a large amount, if any, of time and effort into marketing and advertising. These costs are extremely minimal and would not make any negative impacts on the financial state of the business. Just like any other marketing plan, there has to be a measure of whether or not their time is well spent, or if their current strategy of not marketing or advertising in any way, shape, or form is allowing them to reach their full potential as a company. We will measure success or failure by the amount of followers we have on social media, analyzing the positive and negative responses received on reviews, and an increase in sales following the new marketing effort. We hope for immediate success, but if there is not success right off the bat, we will continue to market through social media regardless. We would anticipate to see an eventual increase in sales and overall success as time goes on. Though we would like to see success as an increase in sales quickly, a positive social media presence is never going to make a negative impact on your company. There's definitely a possibility for negative feedback and bad publicity, but if the focus is on creating and maintaining a positive social media presence while also promoting the company and what it has to offer, there is a high probability for seeing success through this method. Since this is a social media strategy implemented by people who already know and understand how to use social media platforms, this would be an easy transition into the marketing and advertising world for Tesla. To conclude, social media is a huge and up-and-coming marketing and advertising tool that is easy and cost-effective to implement into an already established business like Tesla. Since Tesla does not do any form of marketing or advertising for any of their products, any new form or effort to market or advertise would be beneficial to their business, even if it's just solely because their name is more commonly known by the general population. Because they have an already established competitive advantage in their market, spending the extra time and money to market their products and their business in a new venue would only increase their success and allow more people, demographics, and potential customers to know what Tesla is and what they have to offer.